Okay, hello everybody. This is gonna hopefully be a full achievement for Backrooms Partygoers, but this is truthfully the first liminal spaces game that I've actually ever actively played. So, there are 12 achievements, and they are for finding 5, 2, 3, and 6. So 2, 3, 5, and 6 anomaly crates, finding a strange doll, and finding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 missing bodies apparently, and discovering the backrooms, which I'm guessing is going to pop the moment that we start. So let's get into it, I suppose. Okay, can we invert or uninvert the vertical look then? Because it's obviously inverting what my basic settings are. Because for those who don't know, I'm an inversion Y player. Okay, now it's not doing it. Apply. There we go. Right. Oh god, it's got the frame rate filter, hasn't it? Okay. Okay, A is jump. Okay. X to open the door. Partygoers, backrooms. Well, that was quick. That was really quick. I thought that was an illusion on the floor. Great start, Dwaggy. Great start. I didn't even get the welcome to the backrooms achievement. I died that quickly. Dearie me. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? You can hide from the enemy inside lockers. Is there a run button? A is jump. Okay. Is there a run button? You know, perhaps telling me what the controls are, game, would have been a good idea. But no, you haven't done that. What the fuck was that? Oh, I do not like this already. What, no turning back now? Do not open box. Well, we've got an anomaly crate. Well, okay, we can sprint. It's clicking the left stick. I absolutely hate that. Okay, well, I found a second missing body. I haven't even found the first one yet. Right. I'm going to assume... Okay, well, that was the first body. Well, that answers that question then. Now, I'm going to assume that these back rooms are... Well, I don't think they're going to be procedurally generated, are they? So, logic would dictate that everything is going to be in the same place. Right? Question mark? Fuck you, that made me jump. It is dark, isn't it? Is this an anomaly crate? I found an anomaly crate. I found more water. Well, that was fun. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've literally just spawned, motherfucker. I mean, admittedly, the 3D-esque graphics fuzz doesn't help. I hate that. Stepping on the ducks. What ducks? Those things on the floor, is that what they are? Huh. It would be nice, right? I'm not going to lie. It would be nice if the game told us at all what the controls were. Like, what we can do. Because it's told me nothing. Found a body. I guess it's just walk around until we find everything, right? Huh. It didn't even load in. Oh, I found the way back to my room. I'm not sure that that's intentional. Maybe it is. I've done a full circle, apparently. Although I'm pretty sure it was a... I'm pretty sure when I started, that was a solid wall. Okay, sure. Cheap jump scare. Fuck you. I would like to say I'm starting to become immune to it, but honestly, I'm really not. Because it's just cheap and it's so fucking dark. We can't see shit. Yeah, getting sick of the fucking interruptions game. Oh balls, there he is. This is like the slowest sprint ever. Can he get into my bedroom? I have no idea. Probably. There's literally nothing stopping him. I mean, personally, I would love if it actually allowed me to... Oh, it does allow me to actually put it away with the up on D-pad. You know what, game? If you'd have actually told me this... He's right there. If you had actually told me this, guy. Oh, fuck off. He can act... God, look how slow loading this game is. Look how slow it is to load the next chunks. There's no excuse for that. I should not be seeing that shit, ever. This is a fucking Backrooms game. It shouldn't be black until it loads the fucking chunk. Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking disgraceful. That's legitimately fucking disgraceful. It also doesn't turn you around when you get into a locker, which is also fucking stupid. Even Alien Isolation, the buggiest piece of shit on earth, turns you around when you went into a freaking locker. I've had a flashlight, but it's only connected to the sensor thing, you see? Most of these backroom games are, let's be honest. Most of these backroom games, I think we can safely agree, rely on cheap jump scares, slow running animations. I mean, this is barely running speed. I could lay on my ass and roll faster than this dude. Legitimately. Oh shit, there he is. I'm going to say this is I'm not going to say that this is a bad game, but some of the design choices, mind you, are... What's the word I'm looking for? Shit. I can understand the back rooms are supposed to be creepy and, you know, all that shit. I can understand that. That's completely fine. But... Okay, so here's my genuine walking speed. Here's my running speed. It's not even double the speed of walking. I mean, you know... That's just a break in the level geometry. I mean, this thing is supposed to beep when I'm near an anomaly box. I've not heard it beep once. It's a very slight difference. The official price for this, right, is £11.99. So American money would be, actually is £11.99. So yeah, no discrepancy either, which is bullshit. The British pound to the American dollar is not 1-to-1. Stop ripping off the British public. I could find some batteries, that'd been bloody nice. I mean, there are some liminal games, such as this, where you know, everything is pretty bright and you can see everything. And the fact that you can see shit, there he is. The fact that you can see everything is part of the intrigue of the horror. Because when you can see everything, you're wondering what you're not seeing that's being hidden from you. if that makes sense. I mean, the problem with liminal games is every indie developer and their mother seems to be trying to make them lately. And there's very little you can do with a liminal game that's... Okay, have I found all the bodies? No, I'm missing a strange doll, a sixth body, and I'm missing anomaly boxes. But yeah, as I was saying, there's very little you can do with these liminal games that hasn't been done before. So a developer of such a game is very limited as to what they can do to make theirs stand out, if at all. And what I mean by that is you can have very few options. So you could have cheap jump scare, or you can have weird creepy monster, or you can have hidden collectibles which only show up on certain activities, like, I don't know, going around a wall 4 times clockwise or something. You know, something that the game does not even hint at, and, you know... and... fucking hell, we found one. Or is it the same one? I have no idea. Might even be the same one. Okay, we found 2. I did not hit that. Thank you, Red, for the hydrate. And I forgot to get my drink from the kitchen. I'm an idiot. Had my meds, forgot to get my drink. Oh, dearie me. I'm not the cleverest of people, am I? Let's be honest. I am not the cleverest of people. So, as I said, the problem when you have these liminal games is you're going through a maze of backrooms, but there's literally not much you can do to add to the gameplay experience that is attributed to backrooms. If there's not much you can add, it means your game is going to be boring. I'm pretty sure that was not there before. Right, I need to find the strange doll. I need to find 3 more anomaly crates without dying. Or maybe it isn't without dying. Maybe it's just find the crates. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. Maybe they only spawn 1 at a time. Neville! You wonderful, wonderful bean. How are you, my friend? Precisely, Red. That is exactly the point that I'm making. It's very, very hard to find things in the dark. And did anybody else just see that? I swear I saw just a small figure here as I turned the camera. And that is one of the other flaws that these games can have, is you rely too much on cheap scares or jump scares or flashes on the camera like it did a short while ago. You know, trying to these games can result in being quite frustrating because everything looks the same, and I get that that's supposed to be like some of the horror of the game, and you know, I understand that, but effectively if you don't do a Backrooms game well, what it results in is just forcing the player to go through samey areas that look all the same in the hopes of finally stumbling on to find all anomaly crates. Says I failed. Well, good for you. I am on a total of 3 right now. You basically end up with a game with a player walking around an area hoping that they will stumble into the objects that the game wants you to find. That's literally what is it. That, and basically just hoping you don't accidentally walk into a creature as they go around the door. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. When you have a Backrooms game, it loads in chunks. This is the problem right here. You come to the end and then it loads the chunk. If your game does this, where the player can cross chunks like this, you fail at game development. Okay? If your game does this, you fail. Period. You fail. That is inexcusable. It's Backrooms. It ain't fucking Call of Duty. You should be able to load more than one fucking chunk at a time. So if your game does what I just demonstrated there... Oh god, there's the bad guy. If your game does what I just demonstrated there with 2 chunks, you fail, fix your game. You should be ashamed of yourself. Legitimately. Developer, you should be ashamed of yourself. And also, what the fuck is going on with the texture of his crotch? The fuck is that? Is there 2 what, Neville? Creatures? I don't think so. Maybe. It's hard to tell on this game, isn't it, really? It's hard to tell anything. But, as I said, the worst thing you can do in game development of a Backrooms game, well, there's two things that you should never do. One, have the chunks of the game visibly load in front of the player. This game has already failed on that aspect. And two, not rely on really cheap game mechanics such as a run function which doesn't even go twice as fast as a walking function, or as the basic walking function. Again, this game has failed on both counts. I'm supposed to be looking for boxes, anomaly crates, sorry. I found the doll. Oh, sweet. For anyone who wants it, the doll is there. Good luck fucking finding it if you're trying to follow this video, because this is just me playing it and hoping to find all the achievements. I legitimately stumbled into that, and that guy can fuck right off. Honestly, now, full disclosure, okay? I got this game from Ratalaika promotionally to give my honest thoughts. And, as you've been hearing, I've been giving my honest thoughts. Like, one of my thoughts is, where did half of these bars go on this locker? And I still need to find a 6th missing body and 3 more anomaly crates. How have I gone around this tiny ass area and not found the 6th body? I have no idea. Maybe the 6th body is mine. Who knows? I mean, this thing that I'm holding, this device. Oh, is this the 6th body? I would love it to be the 6th body. Nope. This device that I'm holding is supposed to beep when I'm near an anomaly crate. Guess how many times I've heard it beep? Big, fat, compass drawn 0. See? Right next to it. No beep. Great graphics there, Dev. Great graphics. Well done. I hope you're proud of yourself. Oh, look. It's that bit again. Really? Are you sure? I'm not hearing it beep. No, I really couldn't. No, I'm not deaf. Legitimately, I could not hear it beeping. Really? Okay, I've just turned my volume up to maximum. Was it a quiet beep or was it a loud beep? Maybe it's something broken in my game where it's not letting me hear it. Legitimately, I could not hear it beep. I promise you. Okay, well, I've turned my volume up more, okay? If you hear it beeping again, let me know. I hope you're not getting echo. Maybe my volume was just way too quiet then. Okay, I apologise. If it's supposed to beep, I'm going to assume that my volume was way too quiet. In which case, I take back my earlier comments. No, I legitimately could not hit... I've not heard it beep once. Legitimately. And there's game volume, which is up to maximum. But there's no... If I could turn the music off and turn the sound effects up, I would do that. Well, no, legitimately, I've got headphones, right? Possibly. How is the sound of the game to you? I mean, okay, do you hear an echo of the sound now? Because my microphone is here, and the speakers is just below it. Okay, I need to find one more crate then. Yeah, I heard it then, but it was still very quiet. I was expecting like a loud beep. Maybe I just didn't have my volume up enough. In which case, I take it back. I take back what I said. Oh. Now it's beeping. Okay, I need to find the missing body then. Okay, legitimately I did hear it beep then, so I think we can assume that my volume was actually too quiet. I think this is the body I've already found, isn't it? Yes. That's frustrating. So there's still a body in here that I haven't found. And I truly feel like I've been walking around this place for like 4 hours. Nothing I can do about the ads, I'm afraid. I apologise. Well, yes, they were. Oh, shit, Puffins. Admittedly, I do normally have my volume quite quiet, simply because I don't want there to be game echo off of the microphone, you see? So I do have my reasons, truthfully. So let's just assume that I had my volume on super quiet, or too quiet for the game's requirements, I should say. Let's just assume that. I mean, normally when my volume is too loud, I do get complaints that oh, it's beeping. Oh god, there's two of them. You're right. There's two of them. There's two of them, and they're both together, and they both want to give me a hug. This dragon is not ready to be spit roasted. Don't be a dead end. Oh, thank God. There was indeed two of them. Which is annoying because I did hear the beeping and I have no idea where I was. Oh, that room was where I started, Neville. That was the bedroom. I still need to find the body, and I'm pretty sure I went around the entire outside. So, I am trying to cross across the middle. Oh, fucking hell, that's not fair. Admittedly, these things have to be fucking stupid to actually see me going into the locker. Oh god, here's the second one. Here's Mr. Friendly. See, one is literally right next to my locker. There he goes. So yes, to answer the earlier question from Neville, I think it was who said it, there is definitely two. Now that body I definitely scanned before. We are literally just looking for a last body for the achievement. Pretty sure it's not this one. Oh, fuck off, dude. This game is legitimately getting on my tits. I own Outlast. Never played it. Probably never will. I don't want... You know what? I don't mind what you call hide and seek games. But... See, this right here, this is a kind of game mechanic that ruins these kind of games. And the reason why it ruins these games is because they're fucking cheap. I mean, the problem with backroom games is that developers of them seem to literally rely on what I call the found footage technique. And Dwaggy, you may ask, what do you mean by the found footage technique? Well, let me explain. The found footage technique, as I call it, is basically using a low frame rate frizzy camera, like you see here, with some stupid Doris, like my main character, running around a nondescript set of maze areas, like I'm doing here, with basically fuck all around to help you, fuck all around to show where you've been. And a cheap monster that's supposed to be fucking scary, but he's just a low textured, low polyed piece of asset stored crap. Because that's what this feels like. We're going to go to a crash course 101 of liminal game making. Step 1. Buy store-bought wallpaper assets. Step 2. Buy store-bought floor assets. Step 3. Do a crappy, low-poly maze. Step 4. Do a crappy camera angle. Step 5. Make a shitty monster with no face and some tentacles or something that's going to kill you. Step 6. Make a really slow movement animation for the main character. Step 7. Make everything dark. Step 8. Have no way to make the controls better. Step 9. Make really shitty sound effects. Step 10. Have really, 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 really boring gameplay. Success! And now you can have a Liminal's Backroom game on Steam. Congratulations on your shitty purchases. I rest my case. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Yes, that was an improv piss take about this game. And other liminal games by developers who want to make a quick buck. Oh, no, I've got them both after me. Wonderful. Are they going to have a sister? I can hear the footsteps, don't worry. But the problem is... the shitty gameplay and the literal ability to not be able to run fast. I mean, this is our top speed, and it's... I could literally sit on my ass and scoot my ass along the ground faster than this motherfucker runs. just me having a sarcastic moment, Red, about how to make your own Backrooms liminal game. I'm sure you'll enjoy it on the VOD. I'm trying to see if anybody's made a map. Doesn't appear so. And I'll tell you what, I ain't fucking making one. Legitimately cannot be arsed. Oh. There's a beeping. There's fucking 3 of them now. You know what? I'm done. I don't care. Fucking kill me. I'm fucking done. Right. Need to find the 6th body. That's all we need to find. I've lost my patience. I hate this game. I think it's shit. I think it's cheap. It's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's crap. You're just some twat waltzing around some fucking backrooms trying to find shit. Why do people find this kind of game entertaining? Because I certainly fucking don't. Because of cheap shit like that. I'm legitimately just trying to find the last fucking body so I can get the last achievement and get out of here and play something much more entertaining. That's legitimately what I'm trying to do here. And I can't believe I've literally not stumbled across it. Legitimately, I can't believe I've not stumbled across it yet. So you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hug the right wall. Okay? That's what I'm going to fucking do. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to hug the left wall. And we're going to keep doing that until I find the fucking body. Because... also, somebody spilled a lot of jam on the floor. I gave this game a chance. I gave this game a chance to not be shit. I legitimately gave it a chance. And then it decided, you know what? He's been here too long. We're going to spawn more enemies. Because why the fuck not? That's what the game has done. And so I'm now annoyed. Because I find that as an unfair gameplay mechanic. Because there definitely wasn't 3 at the start. Absolutely not. So, congratulations, devs. Congratulations. You've... Well done. I hope you're happy. Okay, no, we found that body before. But the thing is, in each game I've only died once. Because that's when the game's over. So, you know, you don't get to keep things that's from a previous playthrough. The only way I know I've scanned them is because I recognise them. That's it. Well, I say scanned. You're not even scanning the fucking things. And I think that the game only spawns one anomaly crate at any one time. Not gonna lie, there is a cheat right now that I could use to just turn these fuckers off, or like full light or whatever. I probably would. Just the one. I need to find the 6th corpse. And to be honest, I feel like I've moved around the entire area like 5 times. I'm legitimately annoyed. See, you always watch. Well, you always come across streamers who are streaming liminal Backrooms games. Like there's that swimming pool one, and then there's that one which has I mean, Lethal Company kind of had a liminal Backrooms aspect to it, if you think about it, you know? But they kind of morphed it into liminal Backrooms plus recovery expedition kind of thing. Resource gathering. Didn't they? Okay, well, what does the fucking water do? Picked up water. What use is water to me if it doesn't heal health? There's the doll, at least. See this face? This is my bored face. Probably not. Probably not. Right, I've had an idea. I think some of the achievements show where the bodies were. So what if the one that I'm missing shows where it is? What an idea that was. That's not a very helpful screen, is it? Looks like it might be round the corner if that's what I'm looking at. It's very, very hard to see. Well, it was a nice idea. I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm super frustrated, and the reason I'm frustrated is because this game feels like it's intentionally being cheap. And maybe that's a horrible thing to say, and you know what? Perhaps on another day I would actually care, but I don't. And the game has only itself to blame. Another complaint, right, is that the game has absolutely nothing to say that you can crouch in the air. I mean, to be honest, I don't know what the purpose of crouch is, and the reason I don't know, we're done. I wish I could say that this game has been a pleasure. I wish I could say that. But I cannot. Because it's just cheap. You see, you would think how to would tell you what the controls are. It does not. You would think that in game volume it would separate music and sound effects. It does not. You would think that there would be somewhere in the game where they didn't even make their own assets. They used the bad guy, Partygoers. They didn't even make their own enemy. And they're charging 12 quid for this. I'll let you guys decide if you think this is worth 12 quid. I know I don't. I mean, I know what I think. I think that this game should be marketed at £1.99 at best. Because if you can't be asked to design your own enemy, you can't be asked to design your own collectible, and you can't be asked to design your own flashlight, what this tells me is that it is laziness. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not as lazy as Ratalaika Games. They are the peak of laziness, but it's close. You have one enemy in the game. One. And you didn't make your own enemy. You just bought it from somewhere else. You have one type of collectible in the game. You bought it from somebody else. You have a flashlight in the game. You bought it from somebody else. I'm going to assume that you bought the wall and floor assets and the ceiling assets from like an asset store as well. Did you make anything yourself, developer? At all? Anything at all? I mean, you basically have 7 assets in the game. You have the bedroom, you have the walls, you have the ceiling, you have the floors, you have the balloons, you have the blood, and you have the things that you've purchased from elsewhere. Remember when I said like the 10 steps to make a Liminal's backroom game? You skipped 8 of them. And you're asking 12 quid for this. There are many, many games on Xbox for less than 12 quid from indie developers that have done far, far better than this game has. Far better. There are far more games on Xbox for under 12 quid that are better value for money. There are far more games on Xbox for under 12 quid that are cheaper, longer, better looking, better content, and more enjoyable. Many of which do not buy store assets. Why would anybody pay 12 quid for this?